Welcome back, Wind Wakers, to The Legend of Zelda, the Wind Waker HD. I'm Scott, and you're at the TheScottSpot channel. And this is the final episode. Well, I'll probably do a bonus episode about the New Game Plus, but this is the end of the story anyway. So yeah, since we unlocked the magic pot, or the warp jar last time, we could just warp right up here. I don't know why there are like randomly morphs up here. But yeah, so don't forget that there are fairies in these jars if you need them, and also don't forget before you go in here, to create a copy of your save file. You can save and quit in the middle of the final battle, but that would just be anticlimactic and there's no point in doing so. Unless you would rather get the Ganondorf pictograph for free, because although there is a legendary pictograph of Ganondorf, he is the only legendary pictograph subject you can actually take a pictograph of. Could be wrong. What is Link looking at? Is there anything up there? Oh, he's probably looking at that hookshot target. But anyway, without further ado, let's do this, Wind Wakers. I'm excited. Feels like the end of an era. Wow, I forgot about how epic it looks up here. My country lay within a vast desert. When the sun rose into the sky, a burning wind punished my lands, searing the world. And when the moon climbed into the dark of night, a frigid gale pierced our homes. No matter when it came, the wind carried the same thing. Death. I don't remember the Gerudo Valley being that desolate. But the winds that blew across the green fields of Hyrule brought something other than suffering and ruin. I coveted that wind, I suppose. It's like the most character development Ganondorf has ever gotten. It can only be called fate. That here, I would again gather the three with the crests. That I should lay my hand on that which grants the wishes of the beholder. That when power, wisdom, and courage come together, the gods would have no choice but to come down. The power of the gods. The Triforce. He who touches it will have whatever his desires granted. Already the crest of wisdom is mine. Look at it blink over there. I didn't realize their Triforce crest blinked whenever they didn't have them anymore. Look at those, man, his face. All that remains. Jeez, that was scary. Oh, that almost killed her. What if that was how she died? And he moves fast for a big guy. Do not fear. I will not kill you. That's very gracious of him. He should kill me. I merely have need of the power that dwells within you. I really like Ganondorf's design in this game. Now, let us put an end to that which binds us together. Man, it didn't take much for him to beat the shit out of Link, did it? He just draws me. Gods! Hear that which I desire! Expose this land to the rays of the sun once more. Let them burn forth. Give Hyrule to me! He who touches it will have whatever he desires granted. That is what you said, is it not, Ganondorf? Oh shit. Gods of the Triforce, hear that which I desire. Hope! I desire hope for these children. Give them a future. Wash away this ancient land of Hyrule. Let a ray of hope shine on the future of the world! Ganondorf's like, And let our destinies finally be fulfilled. Ganondorf, may you drown with Hyrule. He's lost it, guys. I forgot how cool this all is. This is foolishness. A future for you. What are you laughing at, Ganondorf? You're insane. Link, I'm sorry. I overslept. I think it's time for us to say goodbye to this place. We must return to the world above, back to our ocean. Yeah, beach. Very well then. Allow me to show you your future. Yes, allow me to show you just what hope you have. See how much your precious Triforce is worth. And just like that, I'll use this bow to cover you. Attack him as best you can. Alright, and just like that, the final battle is started. Alright, so Zelda's shooting light arrows. I think this is the first time Zelda has helped you in a final battle. See, one sword strike did 2 hearts of damage. That's crazy. Can I block his strikes? Okay, the shield does work. And Zelda will eventually strike him with a light arrow. Just keep your shield out as much as you can. See, he blocks any sword strikes you do. Oh, Zelda got him again. And you can also stun him with a parry attack. Oh shit, he freaking kicked the shit out of me. Look at him laugh. Oh, Zelda got him again. Ganondorf's like, bitch! I like how he just like jumps over there and smacks the shit out of her. And she's out. That's a strong attack, Ganondorf. Well, Zelda, you were really helpful. He seems to counterattack eventually. Oh shit. With a attack that can parry. Oh shit. In a way, this kind of reminds me of the Ottawa fight. It would be cool if he had a custom attack animation for this, though, you know? Joji's. Oh, I completely missed. Ooh. Got him. Keep attacking. I also forgot how cool this battle is, although I always found it to be a bit on the easy side. Oh, jeez. Oh. She woke back up quickly. And she's alive again. Jeez. Oh. You would have thought that would have got him. Shit. Luckily I have a fairy. Oh, he blocked the parry attack. Link, you have to distract him. Are you ready? I'll aim for you, and you use your shield. Do you get it? Wow, I did notice that Moblins could deflect, wow, that worked really well. Moblins can deflect light arrows with their spears. I noticed that a couple times when I was grinding for skull necklaces. Come on, Zelda. Oh, complete miss. Ganondorf should have some cooler attack. I do like this battle, though. Come on, Zelda. Hurry up. Ooh, that barely got him. Oh, jeez. Come on, Zelda. Shit. Come on, girl, I'm gonna need you to do better than that. Oh, you already said that. Is it just every time she gets near me? Got her. Oh, I fucking got him. You have to get near him and do a parry attack. Okay, I was just trying to do a normal strike. One of the most brutal deaths in Zelda. If not the most brutal. And who would have thought it would have been in the most child-friendly looking one. But that's it. The wind. It is blowing. But the spirit of demise will return in the form of Malladus in the future. Link. Sorry, that sounded like she would have said that with more force. Link! My children, listen to me. I have lived regretting the past, and I have faced those regrets. If only I could do things over again. Not a day of my life has gone by without my thoughts turning to my kingdom of old. I have lived, bound to Hyrule. I love this piano, like, somber version of the Hyrule Castle theme. In that sense, I was the same as Ganondorf. But you. I want you to live for the future. There may be nothing left for you. But despite that, you must look forward and walk a path of hope, trusting that it will sustain you when darkness comes. Farewell. This is the only world that your ancestors were able to leave you. Please, forgive us.
Wait! You could come with us. Yes, of course. We have a ship. We can find it. We will find it. The land that will be the next Hyrule. So...
I love his mustache. Ah, but child, that land will not be Hyrule. It will be your land! He says that, and yet when they do find the new land, they name it Hyrule. This part's just fucking tragic. I'm sorry. That's terrible. Oh, right in the fields. All aboard the field train. I have scattered the seeds of the future. Link and Zelda. And she's back to being Tetra, apparently. I don't remember the sky being this shade, though, in the original. Hey, it's Kamali. Wasn't expecting him. Given how quickly they drown in real life, I'm surprised they made it. Oh, pirates. Oh, there's a reel. We haven't seen her since we rescued her. I like how they wave in sync. Get the pirate scene mixed in with that real scene. Oh, did I see Makar on there? Oh, she's got a cool pirate dress on. She's basically the Swabby. I wonder if Auril has already ascended above Nico. And I guess Medley and Macard weren't needed in their temples anymore. They're lucky to be sages. Instead of trapped in an alternate dimension. Or in that bottom of the temple. And there you go. This looks a little different than I remember. So there's locations in these places, these bubbles now. Outside Island, a reel, a seagull, Link and the crawfish. Yeah, these are new to this version. Grandma, Sturgeon, Orca, Sue Bell, Mesa, Tetra, Abe, Rose, Zill and Joel, a wild pig, Beetle. I can name all these people probably. Oh, I love this, how they have like new moments in there. Senza, Gonzo, Nudge, Zuko, Nico, Mako. Forsaken Fortress. A rat. Enemies too? Wow, they did redo this. Moblins. Bokoblins. What a great ending though, huh? There is a scene after the credits, but yeah. Sneaking around in the barrel. Ganondorf. Windfall Island. Mila's father, Maggie's father, the King of Red Lions. Oh, Mrs. Marie, Ivan, Jun Marie, oh man, I can't remember all the kids' names. Tingle, Tot, Cannon, Dr. Van Dam, Zuko, or Zunari, Linzo. I missed a few. They were going back too fast. They do one for every single character, huh? Kriba, Joel, or yeah. Okay, I'm gonna stop, but I could name all these. If you give me enough time to think about it anyway. Anyway, so, wasn't that awesome, guys? This is such a great game. Definitely my favorite Zelda. The only one that even comes close, really, for me is Majora's Mask, which, ironically enough, we haven't really spent a lot of time talking about that, have we? You would have thought I would have at least brought it up a little bit more. But that comes out in 2 days, on Friday. I've already pre-ordered it. It was just a regular edition, because Nintendo doesn't know how to meet supply, or demand with their supply anymore, apparently. Either that or they're masters at it. I love this credits music too. Yeah, the final scenes and the climax and the final boss, they're all really awesome. It's just, it feels really short. Like, the Ganondorf fight's not necessarily easy, but it was over in seconds. Like, Puppet Ganon was harder. Okay, I might not be able to name all of the Koroks, because since they're so forgettable and not unique from each other at all. The Deku Tree is diseased. So I hope you guys enjoyed this. I went back and watched a few of the earlier episodes recently, and it's apparent how far I've come as a Let's Player. I'm still probably not very good overall, but it's just, I was a lot more awkward and less comfortable doing this back then, and worse audio quality, so yeah. Also passed 250 subscribers today, very excited about that. Thanks so much to everybody who helped me get there. It's really awesome. It looks like it's going through the story in chronological order. Just got through the Tower of the Gods. Hyrule Castle. I really love this. Or the redone credit bubbles. It's got the Wind Waker theme playing, Zelda's theme mixed in, and Aurel's theme was probably going to come up before long. Oh, look at Aurel. I just loved exploring the Great Sea. A lot of people hated that, but even when we were stuck with the regular sail, I loved exploring the Great Sea, going all to the different islands, and like, this game is really like a dopamine releaser, because you get like new treasure charts and find the treasures, and it's like a checklist. It's really made for the OCD mind. So it really appeals to me, and plus I love the ocean and like tropical weather and stuff in the first place. So being able to experience that in a Zelda game was just awesome. Phantom Hourglass is the sequel to this. I won't go too much into the details of that game, but I did not. It wasn't a bad, like, it was a good game, but I didn't really enjoy it. I was very disappointed that they chose a handheld to be the sequel to a handheld game to be the sequel to this game. Granted, that's my second favorite game of all time. After Final Fantasy X, which is also nearing its end. So you may be wondering what happens now that this one's over. Well, I'm going to do one more episode based on the New Game Plus, and then I'm going to freaking go and Return to Donkey Kong Country Returns, which I'll talk more about that later. But I would like to finish that game, even though we're only a few worlds in, if I remember correctly. Man, it's been forever on that one too, huh? However, I don't like to leave things unfinished, so... In the meantime, Final Fantasy X and Smash Bros. U are still going on. Zelda, Puppet Ganon. Ganondorf creeping. Anyway, thanks again, Wind Wakers. I'll bow out here. Anchors away! Hold the tiller steady! As for our destination, the wind will guide us. Oh, so I know I bowed out already, but once you finish, the game will save and make a file for a second quest. To keep current save data, select a new quest log. Do you want to save? Save, yes. Alright, so you do get to choose. So yeah, I'm going to go ahead and say save over quest log 2. And it looks like hero mode is locked in on this one since it's the New Game Plus. I didn't realize that was going to be a thing. Oh, it's marked on normal mode. That's it. The next episode will cover the New Game Plus, everybody. Thanks again. I'm Scott. This has been the TheScottSpot channel.